Well, now hold on a minute there, young blood. You watching Carbon Knights Gaming.
Hello, Knights, and welcome to my video for 5 YouTubers that inspired me to start making Let's Play videos. This isn't going to be YouTubers that continue to inspire me, because there's a ton of them. Like, every time one of our YouTube friends gets a new, maybe they hit a certain number of subscribers, whatever, every time they hit a milestone, that inspires us to do better, too. This isn't about that. This is about back when I was just starting to make YouTube videos. And YouTube videos weren't the first videos that I made, actually. I wish I had clips that I could show you, but nobody seems to know where the tapes are. Back in high school, we took, me and some friends took a special projects class instead of taking an actual real class where we came up with the curriculum and whatever. And we had to do, we decided to do videos. And so we wrote a movie scene, and I think we did a hockey game. We cut it all apart, just a local hockey game here in town. And we also spliced in clips from Don Cherry with that, I remember, from the Rock'em Sock'em series. And it was all pretty shitty, honestly, but we had a lot of fun doing it. I really liked making it. And even though we had to edit with 2 VCRs, it still worked out okay, and we had a lot of fun with it. But on to what you came here for, the real meat and potatoes. Number 5. Number 5 is actually going to be someone that is on our channel currently, and it is Battlebeast. He was making his own videos, and they were good. Like, I really enjoyed a lot of his Roll the Tank stuff that he was making. And I thought, hey, maybe I could do that too. And so I talked to him, and he told me how easy it was to make the videos, and he was making cool stuff like this. And I took all that knowledge he gave me, and I made crap like this.
Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
But you know what? In the end, I'm glad he gave me the knowledge, because eventually I did learn to be better, and now I think what I make is watchable. I'm sure you guys might agree. Oh, he also found the editor that I still use to this day, the editing software, VideoPad. It's not great, but it's already paid for, and it was free at the time, and it worked. And now I still use it, because it's the one I learned on. Number 4, ESO. He does Fallout videos and stuff like that, and it got me thinking, when I wanted to do my first Let's Play, I wanted to do a game that I knew really well, and a game that I loved, because I knew if I did a game that I didn't like, it was going to be boring and nobody would watch and all this other stuff. And just seeing him make Fallout videos and him getting tons and tons of views, I knew that I could do a Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. And from there, I'm on to my second Fallout New Vegas Let's Play now, so obviously I like how the first one turned out, which is kind of iffy. I don't think it's that great, but, at least I've come around to making this one pretty good. Number 3. Before we start with number 3, I want to preface that this is going to sound a little mean, and I don't mean it to be, but this is just how it went. And not all inspirations need to come from a good place. It's Kwebbelkop. I was looking, because we were playing GTA a bunch at the time, GTA 5, and I was looking around at some videos, and I saw one of his videos, and it seemingly did everything wrong. I don't personally like webcams, because they always cover something in the game. He had a webcam. He also had a whole bunch of people in his channel, and they were all talking over each other. You could barely hear them. You could barely hear him. There was a lot of screaming and stupidity and just fucking annoying shit that I just couldn't fucking handle. And I looked at his subscriber count, and it was, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was in the millions. This is what a clip sounded like.
Josh 2, get back here. Josh 2, get back here.
I'm sick.
Josh 2, get back here.
I can't even make it.
Come on, Josh 2. Come on, Josh 2. Get back here.
Well, that's all good. I blew up.
There we go.
Why am I struggling?
There we go. Wait, who's that behind me? Who's that behind me? Who's behind me?
Oh.
Who's second place?
Josh.
Who's second place?
Oh, that's what okay,
And that's why I'm so anal about our audio now. I know it's not always perfect, but god damn, it's never sounded that bad. And honestly, I don't know anything about him as a person. I don't know whatever, like nothing against him. It's just that was the one that showed me, well, if this guy can get millions of subscribers, maybe I can too, because I'm never going to put out anything that bad. And yeah, so hopefully that didn't come off too mean. It probably did. And you know what? Kind of like the next one's coming up, I don't give a flying fuck. So, the next one, number 2, is Inside Gaming and Funhouse. They're the same. I started watching them when they were Inside Gaming, and they were hilarious, and they still are, and they have no fear when it comes to their comedy, as you can see in this clip.
Man, Ray better get giant tits for episode 8.
You're insulting our female viewers. All we have to look up to is these fat, ugly pigs in Disney.
What's the oral etiquette?
Dude, just
What do you mean?
Oral
Brush
etiquette.
your teeth.
So-
We get the oral. That's
Yeah.
the oral
Oh,
etiquette.
so you go first.
What do you mean? Who goes first?
Well, who goes first?
There is no first. We get it, and that's it.
They'll say anything to get a laugh, and that's kind of how I am with my friends. We say all kinds of shit. And we know we had to put down rules because we know some of the shit that we'd say into a video probably doesn't go real well, because you'd have to know us personally to get it. But I also love the editing style that Funhouse puts in, where they have their little cut-in clips and stuff, and I just think they're awesome. I don't know what else to say. They're great. I mean, yeah, they do the webcam thing, but they actually do it really well. Where, yeah, it does cover up part of the game, which still annoys me, but they play it up enough where it's not fake, but they also actually do stuff in the webcam thing. And that's just a personal thing for me. I just don't personally like the webcam thing. And part of that is because of the number 1 YouTubers that inspired me, being the Game Grumps. They were the first YouTubers that I started watching for Let's Plays that actually didn't have a webcam. And that's when I noticed, hey, this literally takes nothing away from the video, not having that. In fact, if they're playing a game I know, and I can see all the little stats on screen, because some games there's just no place to put a good, like, a webcam in. And if I know how to play that game, I want to be looking at, say, I know there's a World of Tanks guys. They'll put their face right over the fucking minimap. I get it. You don't want to get screen checked on Twitch, but just get good, scrub. Jesus Christ. Chances are they're not going to be in your game anyway. And if you can't handle one guy hunting you down, you need to change games. I hate it. It's the most annoying shit in the world. I'm getting off topic. I know that I am. And a lot of you are going to like that webcam talk anyway, because you put webcams in. And I'm fine with it. I really am. It annoys me a slight bit. Sometimes it annoys me a lot. Generally not, though. The other thing is, I didn't even realize for a long time that Ego Raptor and Aaron Hansen were the same person. I've been watching Ego Raptor animations since Newgrounds. I had no idea. The freaking Poke Awesome series? Are you kidding me? Hilarious. Anyway, one day I will animate something. I hope. It'll probably actually be our intro screen. But you might have noticed that Game Grumps also has an animated intro screen. The coincidence? Absolutely not. That's part of the reason I wanted one. And not one of those fucking dubstep ones with all that bullshit that everyone uses. I hate those things more than I hate webcams. especially when they don't know how to change the volume. But if you look at an average Game Grumps video and you look at an average Carbon Knights gaming video, there are many, many similarities. We have the drawn avatar heads. We have the border that goes around the outside. That came directly from Game Grumps. We have no webcam, I already mentioned. Our night fight videos are just Game Grumps versus videos. That's where I got the idea. I know there was plenty of other channels doing stuff like that too, but that I saw it on Game Grumps. That's where I wanted to do it. Our best of videos, even though that's a little later into the story, but that's where I got that idea too, was from Game Grumps. The colors, they used to, I had to go back and find an older page of theirs to get this, but when they used to do Steam Train with Ross, that always had a blue background. Game Grumps always had an orange background, and I think Guest Grumps usually had a pink background. Well, for us, Beast has a purple background, I have a blue background, Torch has a red background, Dongverse has a green background. So whenever we're in something, you can see it. And we don't do enough with the avatar heads, but that was the idea of that too, is to help show who is in the video. And I want to get back to using them more, but I have to admit I'm not that great at it. I can't always find a place to put the heads when I'm making a thumbnail. So if I get better at it, we'll see them more, and we'll probably see them more anyway. The other thing the Game Grumps taught me is that you can have two people bouncing off each other is always, almost always, not always, there are some very talented YouTubers out there, but is almost always going to be better than a single YouTuber just saying stuff on his own. That's why I personally, when I put out videos, I don't watch my own stuff, but I'll watch stuff I do with Beast or with Torch or with Dongverse. I'll watch that a couple times. I really enjoy those videos when it's the two of us. And I mean, if any of those two get together and make videos, that would be great. I mean, I'd watch the hell out of that. And the last thing the Game Grumps taught me anyway, is probably the most important thing, especially with how I play games. They taught me, as you'll see in this clip coming up, some of the funniest moments come when you are being bad at a game.
I think you got like 3 more chances. Holy shit.
My dad really likes that I'm doing music right now, but he's kind of disappointed that I'm not good at it because he spent his whole life writing music, and I've only spent a couple God, I am not okay.
Of course I showed you Battle Kid finale, because that is the funniest Game Grumps shit I've ever seen. And I love every second of that video. But that is the 5 top YouTubers who inspired us. Inspired me, I should say. The other guys, it would be different. Maybe they have none, maybe they have way more. And that's just, again, just at the start. I got a lot more who inspire me day to day now. Just, maybe they hit 200 subscribers, maybe they hit 1,000, maybe they hit, maybe they hit 100 Twitter followers. And we've talked to them for a couple years on Twitter. That's great. All those things inspire us to be better. And I hope in some small way we could inspire some others to be a little better. And that's going to do it for this episode, Knights. Keep those shields up, and I will see you in the next one.
He goes, Queen of Valhalla, sit on my face!
Hey, thanks for sticking around till the end. We appreciate you watching every one of our videos, and if you want to get a hold of us outside of YouTube, all of our social media links are in the description below. If you want to become a Knight, why don't you go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and as always, keep those shields up.